Hey everybody. I'm going to mention something that I've been thinking about for a long time. Don't mind the blue mouth. um, and it's been bugging me regarding AI. And there's a lot of intersections here involving streaming and people actually buying albums anymore. It costs money to pay an artist to make an album cover. So when it comes to artists using AI to make an album cover, I understand it and I sympathize with it. And this is why. Excuse me. Nobody's buying albums anymore to actually support the artist. They just go to Spotify and stream it, and we get like a fraction of a penny. I mean, by the end of the year, maybe I make $20 from Spotify. When you add up all the costs to even release an album, $65, the copyright fee, like whatever fee it is to release it, there's a bunch of stuff. Me personally, I lose money every single time I make an album. A lot of money. Now, if artists aren't making any money off of the album, how are they going to get money to pay an artist to do the artwork? Right? Because generally speaking, it used to be you would take the money you made from the last album and you'd put some of it aside to invest in the next album, right? Off of album sales, which people don't like anymore, apparently. So artists out there that can't afford to pay an artist because the listeners themselves aren't buying their music to support them are kind of in a corner. They're boxed in. And so they use AI art to make their album covers. And like I said, I sympathize with it. I'm not condemning nor condoning it, because I don't know how I feel about it right now, because it's complicated and there's nuance to it, like I just explained. So there's an even bigger problem in the fact that artists are eventually going to lose incentive to actually make music and release it because nobody's buying the albums. It's money aside. When somebody buys your album, it's a rewarding feeling. Like, okay, I'm doing something good. People like it. It gives you incentive to keep going and keep making music. But if nobody's buying it, there's no incentive. For the past 3 years, I've been throwing in the air, just stopping making music and putting it out there, because there's no reward anymore for doing it. There's zero reward for doing it, which gives people zero incentive to continue making it. So for people listening to music out there that aren't artists, you need to start buying albums. Stop streaming it on Spotify and buy the albums. Because soon, a lot of artists are going to have no incentive to continue making it. And what you're going to be stuck with is whatever the major labels release. And people making fake AI music. So that's what it's come down to. Start showing your support for the artist by actually buying the album. That means the world to us. And stop streaming it on Spotify. Thanks.